Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. In this video I want to speak about there's been this whatever going on and people are saying that Edochie, I keep calling him Edochie because of that movie, but I think he actually goes by that. Edochie he has welcomed the baby into the family and he has blessed the baby and all of that. Some people feel a bit upset by that. I think that's the word I should use. For anyone that does not know, there's a Nigerian actor, Nigerian guy, he acts Nigerian movies, that was married and he told the whole world about how amazing his wife is. She married him when he was a nobody. I'm going to keep giving that explanation so people know why people are offended. I think he can help people understand it. And she was with him through thick and thin when he was a nobody. She married him and she stayed with him even when they had nothing. He talks about how his marriage is happy, that she's basically described amazing things about his wife. The next thing was a rumor that he was having an affair. They were together for 17 years. The rumors that I was having an affair, and the next thing the affair turned into pregnancy and they had a baby, and they said the particular blogger wanted to expose them because they were still doing all of that in secret. And then he came out to announce that, okay, I have married the woman. So some people see it as an emergency second wife situation. Made it a marriage, so that way it's no longer an adulterous husband situation. It became like a second wife or polygamy situation. That's what the story is. So now, the new baby that they have in that marriage, by the way, this guy I'm speaking about, his father is an actor that has been acting from when some of us were still tiny little babies, right? So people have been speculating about what his father may be thinking about the whole situation. So recently that baby just turned 1 year old, and seriously, this is part of the reasons why people have been dragging this guy on social media and they are very upset with him. If this baby has turned 1 year, it shows you when that affair started, when that lady. Don't forget that the baby pregnancy did not happen when it started. It must have started before pregnancy came in. So it shows you when the unfaithfulness had happened. It was recently he came out to announce that he's marrying her. Anyways, let's leave that. So recently then there was the baby turned 1 year and there's a video of the father praying over the baby and wishing the baby a happy birthday and praying over typical African way of a grandfather praying for his child. I want to say this for those that are offended or upset about that video. I really want people to separate the child from the actions of the parents. Always do that. At the end of the day, we all come into this life in different ways. Some of us can say, oh wow, we were born into married couple situation. And not every child is like that. Some children were born by prostitutes that got pregnant for their clients. Some people were born, unfortunately, there are people that were born through rape. There are a lot of ways children come into this world. But at the end of the day, when a child comes to this world, they are not at fault. It is not their fault. They are not guilty of whatever the circumstances of their birth is. Let's separate the child from all this situation, right? I made a video, I don't know which one is going to go up first, where I was talking about somebody left a comment saying to this particular guy, may what you did to your first wife happen to your daughter. And I was like, don't say that. The daughter is suffering the consequences of her father's action as well. The social media and public disgrace that has been going on in her family. She's old enough to feel it. And she is the daughter of the first wife you were speaking for. Why will you now basically, whether you knew it or not, you were cursing that girl for the actions of her father? I believe in whatever you have done, carry with your own head. Yoruba will say, let the owner of the load carry their load. Everybody face yours. Even the Bible said it that people will no longer suffer for the sins of another. Even the Bible said so, right? But this idea of your anger, don't bring it to that innocent child. He is innocent in the whole thing. And I'm gonna be honest. Peter Edochie praying for his child, that's what a man should do. That is what any human being should do. Any mother, father. A lot of us are trying to raise our children well to the best of our abilities. But if your daughter or your son got somebody pregnant, or your daughter got pregnant, I'm not praying for that. But I'm just saying, no matter what you think, that child that comes out of it is your flesh and blood. Is your flesh and blood. Is your family. And that child is innocent. I have no respect, personally, no respect for adults that take out whatever on a child. I have no respect for that because that child, a clean slate. There's some ways where no matter what, let me tell you guys a story. For those of us that are Christians, we will know this story. Do you know that the Solomon we are speaking about in the Bible was born by a woman that David had an affair with? I know David, the difference, don't tell me, I'm not trying to tell you now that Internet Odogu is a David. that is you Edochie. I call him Internet Odogu. He calls him Odogu. I call him Internet Odogu, Instagram Odogu, because not Odogu in real life. From what I have seen, no. I'm not coming to tell you that he's a David, because let me tell you, David regretted his sin. David prayed to God for forgiveness. David truly repented. So at the end of the day, the point is this: David asked for forgiveness, got it, and all of that. But the way we are looking at the Instagram Odogu, there doesn't seem to be any remorse in him. There doesn't seem to be any of that. He's got carried away with popularity. I don't know if you can call that popularity or notoriety. I don't know what you call that. But I want to come back to speak the fact that focus on this child. I'm really saying that because I personally, that's how it should be. That child is an individual. If that child grows up tomorrow and is misbehaving as an adult, then face him and his misbehavior. Don't judge him by his Mozart's display on social media. The way the lady has been behaving. Oh my goodness. Anyways. And then I said to myself, what did this guy actually see in her? I'm sorry, but the way she's just the pettiness is what I do not understand. The pettiness and the ridiculousness on some of the things. And I'm like, what did this guy even see in this lady? But when I look now, I say, even himself is behaving somehow. I say, okay, now I see. Maybe May was too matured for him. He needed somebody that was going to be at his level and be acting like a toddlers. You know, maybe, I don't know, because I'm looking at them, I don't understand it. I'm always going to say it. I don't blame the Judy. Because if the guy did not choose to have an affair with her, affair will not happen. If that guy chose to be faithful to his wife, affair no will happen. I always blame the man. I always do that. No man, a grown man, that the woman will just go and grab the husband snatcher. She did not. The only thing you can snatch is handbag and something that cannot make up their mind where they want to be. You snatch it and run. You can't snatch a man. A man has the uburu, the brains to do what is right. Has the uburu to decide, okay, my wife has been good to me. This marriage has been amazing. I can't mess up my family. I have 4 beautiful children in this marriage. I'm happy with my life. Let me stay with my wife. I don't need to play this away match. I don't need to do this and do that. What I'm doing to my wife right now by being unfaithful, how will I feel if she did it to me? And then sit back and say, okay, now I can't do it to my wife. I'm always going to keep saying it. I blame the man. Apparently, the Judy was she was single. So she was a free agent. Ready for whoever had the token, the highest bidder. Whoever turns up, she was ready for that because she was free. He wasn't free. He was a married man. He was a married man. As far as I know, they married in a church. And they know by their church will polygamy is not allowed in Nigerian Christianity. Polygamy is not allowed in Christianity. So he decided to go become a traditional man all of a sudden. Personally, this is how I personally feel about the baby. Don't take out your anger on that child and don't leave negative comment for an innocent child. It's very, very wrong. Hate the father all you want, hate the mother all you want. Throw the father and the mother as much as you like. But take the baby out of the equation. It is not right. And I'm going to say this. I have respect for Pete Edochie for looking at, say, this is my flesh and blood. This is my grandchild. He came whatever way he came into this world. But that's my grandchild. And he's going to bless his grandchild and pray over his grandchild. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with that. Another thing I want to say is this. We also have to learn that grown children are grown children. They have their lives to lead. You know, they may not live their lives the way you want, but that's why your own life is different from their own lives. You advise and you leave them at that. That is how I feel about it. As always, this is my opinion. And as always, you are free to leave your opinions in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.